Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming Channel and Total War Saga Troy as we're playing with Penthesilea's Amazons, a campaign which I've been thinking about a lot while on vacation, and it got me really excited to come back and continue playing it. Can't really remember the last time I was so excited about a Total War campaign. I do remember that it has happened because the feeling feels familiar to me. But either way, I've really been looking forward to coming back and continue playing with Penthesilea's Amazons. I want to see how the campaign develops and how the story develops and how it will end. But let's just enjoy the process for now and embrace the excitement. So now that I'm back, episodes will be flowing in a lot more often than it has so far. So thank you for being so patient with me. Whew. Let's get this show on the road. So, at the end of the last episodes, we have fought and raised the village of Chalet, or better said, we have repurposed the resource inside the village of Chalet and its people into our very own horde. So Penthesilea has leveled up and we have to pick a skill point for her. I do remember that I wanted to pick this one where the hero frightens nearby enemy units, which makes battles early on a lot better for us or a lot easier for us since our units are so weak. We also have the ability to pick the Ambassador of Hermes, granting us fatigue reduction to all units in the army, which is an overall good ability to have. And we also have units begin battles fresh. This is a really good ability to have for a horde. Because our horde is both a city and an army, the risk of losing one army and the cost of losing one army is very high. At the same time, with Penthesilea's Amazons, we cannot reinforce each other, right? We cannot reinforce one army with the other, so we're always on our own, which means that in certain situations, while in enemy territory, we might have to put our armies into forced march just to avoid the situation, which means that at that moment we might also be attacked by another army, and if we're starting the battle tired, that could be very risky for us. We could lose an army and a city, and this could be very valuable to have. On the other side, we have Drill Expert, giving us +1 to recruit rank of all units, and then to all missile units or to all two-handed weapon units. This is also very valuable if you think about it. And let me show you why if you have forgotten. So this one would give us, for example, +2 to missile units or +2 to two-handed units in combination with this first skill. And if we want to upgrade our units, we needed experience, we needed veterancy on them, right? Yes, this unit is upgraded from Amazon Chargers, they need to be at least rank 4. So by having them start with 2 veterancy, plus whatever you could give your units from other abilities or maybe research or things like that, you could potentially start with units of higher ranks. And once again, that is very important. That is a few battles worth of experience, to say the least, which would make but replenishing the army very easy, or a lot easier. What a bad combination of skills to have here. Makes choice very difficult. Let's start with Hero Frightens nearby enemy units to begin with, and then we're gonna probably go with this, with the Ambassador of Hermes, even if I'm losing, because this seems like vital in certain situations to start the battle fresh, to make sure that we're not losing units in a bad situation, while this is convenience. Right, giving us the extra ranks is convenient. Most of the time we'll hopefully not lose units, or that is what I'm always trying to do, not lose units. And thus I'm going to not pick Drill Expert in this situation. Okay, either way, let's see, what are we going to build? Well, more than anything, because we need a higher level in order to get some better units. At this moment I was looking for what could make us stronger. And I feel like on one side we would want to get the wine cup bearers here, just so that we can recruit and level up an envoy, making him better at replenishing our armies or healing our armies, supporting our armies overall. Maybe he's gonna get some traits which are unique to a horde faction, giving us growth. That would be absolutely great. On the other side, getting 5% to casualty replenishment rate for this hero is very important, especially now early on. However, it does cost us a lot of stone, which do not really have at the moment. On the second choice, which I am going to pick right now, is going to be this Apprentice Smith, which because it's giving us plus 5 damage to all units and plus 8 armor to all units. That plus 8 to armor, I feel like is very valuable. It's protecting us against missiles and melee damage, so we're gonna pick this one up. It's going to make our army a lot stronger. It's going to take only one turn to build, and that is great for us. Hey, that is about it. For this army, we do have a lot of food for right now, so what I've been thinking about is to start building this army up. It's going to take, of course, a lot of food, but as soon as this army is up to speed, up to 20 units, it's going to help us a lot in getting more resources. So now that we have a pretty good surplus of food, let's start building this army up as well. Okay, what is our war target? I guess for the moment we're just gonna go and raise the city of Procratis, and then we're gonna go for Pile. It's giving us fervor to Hira, which will not be bad. Not really important. I'm mostly thinking about eliminating enemies. Yeah, sure, that's about it. Let's see, what were we researching here? The price of mercy. So we are researching some basic income for our hordes, and I'm really excited. Let's see, Hippolyta wants us to give her 65 bronze for 9 turns, and she's going to give us wood. We have quite a bit of bronze. Let's see, so 65 for 9 turns would add up to what? 585, if I'm not mistaken? I think that is about it. So we would still be left with 1200 or around 1200 bronze. We're not really using bronze now, but we are using a lot of wood in order to construct buildings. So I am going to accept this deal. We have an army in range. Oh. You can see some mountaineers. I'm guessing that this army will be building the village or rebuilding the village of Chalet, which makes things very interesting. I mean, if we have to imagine ourselves as a faction, what will happen is that we will defeat some of these factions, which will allow other factions to re-establish villages, establish their territory, grow their strength, which in turn will make them our enemies because all of a sudden they feel a lot stronger, so they'll declare war on us, which means that as an idea, what we will have to do is probably strategically raise villages that will strengthen us while continuously moving towards our main objective. I don't feel like there's any reason why we should hang around these areas at all, because it will just keep us stuck and keep us involved into constant warring. Right? Look at this. Yeah, they're getting worse and worse in relations with us. They'll declare war on us soon, I'm sure of it. Okay, well, without further ado, now we have the extra damage and the extra army. Let's go and attack this particular hero. He's of level 1, so I'm not really worried. We have some support from Apollo, giving us reload skill and range for, well, archers get the range. We don't have archers, but we do have the reload skill for missile units, and that is good. Okay, let's get into the battle. They have a lot of mountaineers. The annoying thing is that they are two-handed clubmen, which means that they do have a lot of single damage. Reduce visibility. Enemy units are consumed by fog at long distances. Okay, but we've got some rain. Let's see. Don't really like the rain because it really messes with our frames. It lags out the recording. The game looks great, but the recording is becoming a mess when we're fighting in the rain. Now let's see, what else do we have here? We're gonna make a line of javelins, and I'm gonna bring the centaurs over here, right? I mean, let's take a look at the units. They have 22 charge bonus, and they do have damage of 78. Their melee attack is 21 and melee defense 24. If we're looking at our own units, yeah, against these spears, they will be making a mess because they don't have a great charge bonus, but they do have a bit of a melee attack and melee defense. Okay. Our units have a good charge as well over here. So what I am thinking right now is that I'll be attacking these units, we'll be charging them as well, and I'm gonna try to use these centaurs on this side too, just to distract them as much as I can, just to stop their charge from being efficient. And I'm gonna bring Penthesilea on the right side to engage the hero. Anything else that I want? Nope, not really. Let's move the units forward. Hopefully you're not getting lag. I really hopeful. Don't know if it's going to, the hopefulness will pay off, but I'm gonna try it. Let's attack. 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 Gonna go here as well. We're gonna use some of these javelins just to reduce some of their numbers. Let's give weapon damage there.
Your hero is under attack.
Okay. Sisters, charge over here. Let's give you a spread and charge, and I am going to use the centaurs to do an attack in the back of these units. And let's take this ability off because it's reducing some of our
losing heart.
Melee defense, right? Yes. Okay. We've charged them there. It's okay if some of our units are running away. Oof. We might even be losing one of them, and that is a bit unfortunate. Let's see, is the hero dead? Hero is not dead yet. Let's run away with the centaurs here. Okay, we'll charge them again. Let's use the javelins to do some damage there as well. Taking a lot more casualties than I hoped for.
Your warriors are rallying.
Okay, that is good. Okay. I feel like we've broken them, right? Yep. Good. So what I am going to do now is just a quick cleanup. So that we can do a nice auto resolve here. We're gonna get some speed, we're gonna give some power. Come on. There it is. Okay. We've lost 500 units, that is a lot, I'll be honest. I was hoping that we would get somewhere under 400, maybe 300 at best, but what can we do? They've lost most of their units here. And a follow-up battle should be able to wipe them out. Let's see. 10% replenishment. I will take the replenishments on this occasion. Even though it doesn't seem like a lot, like in this situation it is. She has become bold, giving her some aura size and some extra morale. That is good.
War Queen.
Let's continue. Auto-resolving makes us lose one of the initiates. I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna bother too much with this small battle. I was afraid of that, but what can you do? And we'll take 4% replenishments, why not?
My skill is proven.
Britain had +2 to motivation, +3 happiness in the local province.
War Queen.
I don't think that really applies to our horde here,
Away to our fate.
right?
Set up camp.
Think so. Okay, abilities. -5 to the recruitment cost of units in the hero's army, that is pretty good. 15% reduction cost for initiation rites, ooh, that could be very valuable. 30% income from raising, 10% resources from war spoils or favor from war spoils. Okay. I feel like in this situation the spoiler seems really good because we're constantly raising cities, so this 30% from raising is good. I'm going to take this ability first. Extra resources will come in handy, especially when it comes to stone, for example. I don't think I need motivation for you. I do not. And happiness does not matter. So we're gonna remove this item from her and we're gonna give it to you. I believe that you do have motivation. Do you? I don't see it anywhere. Maybe she does not. Anyway, let's bring her here. Over on this side, yeah, I will want you to recruit a unit, right? We're gonna bring in another one of these war bands. And we're gonna recruit 2 more sisters here, 2 more spears, right? Okay. What else do we have? Can we build anything at the moment? Not yet. I think I would want war tents as soon as growth allows us to. So in one turn we're gonna get that.
Death finds us all.
Anything else that I can build? Not with the stone that we have. Single barter. Oh. They want us to give them food and gold for non-aggression. No, thank you. He wants a peace treaty. And he's gonna give us some wood. You know what? I have no quarrel with this guy. But apparently he does. Why did he declare war on us? Because we are at war with Brittany. Eh, very unfortunate. Apparently war has started a lot earlier over here. And this one was the guy who had a pretty good opinion of us. Well, great. Yeah, and as we are fighting Brittany, everybody will start hating us. The Call of the Mother, so this one is the mission for the Hydra. I haven't decided in which direction I'll be going with these ones, but
Of course.
we shall see.
Is it?
So I'm going forward here for Procerartis,
We'll camp here.
something like that. I am going to move this army a bit away from this side.
Set camp.
Yeah, and we're gonna build the war tents. I think we also have a mission for that, don't we? Upgrade the Horde army, and it's going to give us 500 stone. Hopefully we can get a few more resources from this village, and maybe we could bring in a cupbearer. That would be the absolute best. Where else do we have stone? War spoils. Stone. Okay, there's a village here, but it's already raised. We are not gonna get any other resources from it. Then we have a village over here. We don't know anything about it, however, we can see that they like us because of our treaties with Paris and Hector of Troy. Which means that they're probably aligned, trading, friends, or they're going to become even more friendly with Hector and Paris. Which means that we cannot go to war with them. So the stone here does not matter either. Yeah, I feel like what we'll have to do is that we are going to have to move away and go towards Greece, right? Go in mainland Europe and just try to march through this territory and towards our main goal. Yeah, that seems to be the case, and I'm guessing these are rebels. I would like to take down Pile, to be honest. Just to take down one of the factions. Just having multiple factions around us doesn't seem like the best idea. You know? Let's recruit a few more units. What is the cheapest from them? I could get myself some slingers. For the extra range, 160. Which wouldn't be bad. What do they have here? Relentless, immune to psychology and discipline. Really? Ah, okay. Do slingers upgrade to anything? Toxares and shielded stone slingers, so they do have quite a bit. Sorry about that. Let's see, so excellent missile range, that would be 180 or 165 for these bow units, which volley ability, I'm not really great with missile abilities, to be honest, like active ones. I haven't really been using volley whenever I had it. Provides bonus melee attack and melee defense while in forest, okay. And if I go on this other side, serrated edges, which would lower morale. Okay, I feel like, even though we're not getting the range, I feel like this is better. Getting that penalty to morale is very useful. So, in this situation, it means that we are going to be recruiting skirmishers instead of slingers. But for now, let's get the ones which are cheaper built, right? Have less upkeep, just so we can get even that little trickle resource.
Since you asked nicely.
Enter.
Set up camp.
Okay. Upgrade the Horde army. Yeah, we got the stone that we wanted. A faction has been destroyed. Wasn't that a faction from here or something? They seem to remember the crabs. Huh. Who knows? Well, it's good that we have no more crabs.
Nothing left to lose.
Such a bad joke.
I'll
Anyway,
see to it.
let's go fight for the village.
Embrace your doom.
Auto-resolve is not giving us good chances. They do have a few medium units, but they're not really that impressive. I mean, one worshipper of Pan and one of these war singers, whatever they are, it's not gonna represent a problem for us. A few of them, definitely. And we're not in that situation at the moment. So I am going to pick 3 chargers and bring them here. I have 3 chargers, I'll bring them on the right side. Have these spearmen here in the front. And I will support everyone. I will support everyone with javelins. Okay, we're doing this, we're doing this. Shouldn't take long, we're doing this. We'll have our centaurs over here, almost fully replenished. And let's see, where is his hero? Okay, on the right side. So we're gonna bring Penthesilea over here. Move you forward. Move you forward. Move you forward. Let's see, where is our unit? Worshippers of Pan. Great. We're gonna harass them a bit. I am going to be... not sure exactly how to engage here, but I'm going to move a few units around. Probably should move a bunch of axes over here as well. And these two should be enough to take down those javelins. Yeah. Let's focus on the war chanters there. Penthesilea, let's move you forward.
Your warriors are losing heart.
No mercy! Retreat!
Oof. Yeah, that was a bad move there. Haven't paid attention. And we're paying the price, of course.
Victory is close enough to taste.
Remember that at the end of the day we don't have to do something super impressive here. What we need to do is just break them. And that will be good enough. Let's make sure we boost everybody's damage here. Great.
By Ares, your warriors are rallying.
Quickly go there. Let's bring some javelin fire over here. Great. Yep, that's all. I'm just gonna try to take a few more out. The reason why I'm doing that is that I want the extra experience if I can, and I'm going to take this hero out. I don't know if it matters, but again, I feel like it might be important. Let's see. And move a few of you out of the way and just have Penthesilea go after him. Give the extra damage, give the extra speed.
The enemy stronghold will soon fall to you.
There we have it. 200 losses sounds a whole lot better to me than what we had earlier, although the armies were a lot larger. In this situation, look at that, a lot of stone by raising and enslaving. I'm going to get the extra horde growth. Yeah, leave the battle glory for now, just because it's giving us a lot of stone. 1400. Feel like this might be enough for what we want for the cupbearer. Let's see. I'm going into the encampment stance. Can even upgrade this one, but giving us 2% more replenishment rates, more growth, an extra horde recruitment capacity, and an extra 100 experience per turn for all. Something important for the future. I think it's also important because it will unlock us the ability to get champions, you know, and huntresses and things like that, upgrade our units. Yeah, okay, so I need one more turn to wait, and then we'll be able to build the cupbearer. Great, 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 great.
Rising to the challenge.
Over here, there's nothing except to recruit. Now we have a few more slots, so that means I can bring a few more units in. Really looking forward to the moment where this army will be active. As you can see, upkeep is starting to show its teeth. I'm even starting to think that going for Pele is unimportant. However, he's gonna be really mad with us. There's never gonna be peace. He's always going to be hunting us unless he's at war with someone else. So, coming down here, take down Pele, then go for Akira for the extra, to get food, or maybe even get his army up to speed for the food, right? We'll have most amazing defenses in the world. I'm guessing neither does. What I could do is get this army, go with her,
I live for the fight.
take Penthesilea to Atira, just to get the food, while we're training this army up. Could have used the opportunity to the extra movement to go that way.
I'll do it.
Yeah, well, doesn't really matter for now. Yeah, look at this hero, he has one hero here. Wonder what he has in the village, if he has more. Either way, hope you have enjoyed this episode. I'm really looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow as we're continuing our journey over here. And yeah, looking forward to that. Till then, I wish you all to have a wonderful day.